I must confess that we had a gender equality program. And under that gender equality program, we were training civil society, men and women, in the early 90s. And what was interesting coming out of the working groups was that women are not visible in the provisions of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. And because we were lucky, because then we also had the forum and these issues were taken to the forum, we came up with some recommendations which we sent to the African Commission through the chairperson, who was one of the trainers, the lead trainer for those courses. And when that happened, he was the one, they put it in their annual report and they went to the AU and they said this is what they believe should happen. They had a resolution at the level of the commission. And then they said yes, so they were given the chance to now share the draft, yes, and then see whether there are a lot of people who would be interested. Fortunately, when that happened, they had a conference in Lomé to launch the draft that everybody's talking about. And then we also started a course on procedures for women. So we institutionalized it and we got women from all over Africa in 4 different courses. And then the outcomes in relation to what they want to see in those documents was what now we sent to the Commission. And the Commission now sets up a working group of civil society and the Commission. We were 3 civil society organizations, the International Commission of Jurists, who was a partner of the center in organizing the Forum of NGOs. And Joanna at the time was a board member of the center and the African Center. So it was the 3 organizations plus the Commission. Unfortunately, at the time, we had funding from Ford Foundation. So we organized 2 meetings, one in Banjul and the other one in Senegal, Dakar. And after that, at every NGO forum, we bring it out for people to look at and to add or subtract. At the end of which, now the Commission sent it to the African Union Commission. It was OAU then. And then it was their turn now to come up with the experts looking at it and okaying it. So they had 1 experts meeting, which went well. The attendance was bad. And then the second one, they called it, nobody even stated their interest. That was when we decided that if we sit down, it will not happen. So we had strategy meetings and we are also implementing at the same time. And thank God, the second experts meeting went well. And we continued. We were at this twice a month, just to make sure that we were in touch with Ben Kioko, the legal counsel then. We were also with the Commissioner for Political Affairs. And, we were also going back to our different foreign affairs ministries, Ministry of Justice, to share with them our draft of the document. So at the end of it, now it goes to Maputo to be adopted. Then there was another hitch. They were saying, these women, they want too much. They cannot. No. Let's leave the adoption to the next. We said, no. We stood in the corridors. Yes, as they come. Hello, Excellency, Maputo Protocol, adoption. Hey, for those that we know very well, we surround them. As soon as you come out to enter the room, we surround you. And we say, Maputo Protocol. We hear that you people are saying. They say, no. We say, Maputo Protocol. And some of these people that you never believe will support were there. You had people from Libya. That time, Gaddafi was alive. Gaddafi helped. Yes, I think they were part of the 15 states that signed and ratified. Yes, and then we had started the campaign, the card campaign, red, yellow, green. So during the Assembly of Heads of States, we come. Those that have not signed or ratified, we come with you with a red card. So you sit in your place and you see we come and we agreed that we will go in pairs. So you see two of us come. We greet you, yes, Excellency. Then we say, this is for you. Red card. Then, why? Then we have to now explain, you have not signed, you have not ratified the Maputo Protocol, so you don't want to do anything for women. Hey, that was when you saw people were calling their assistants to say, hey, let's try to go and look at what this is about. For those who have green, you see you have red, you turn and you see your colleague has green. Hey, some of them were like crazy. One of the strategies we used for Sahrawi was we carried out a study of laws in Sahrawi, and then we called them for validation. The ambassador almost passed out. He said, no, we are working for women. I said, you have not deposited the instruments of ratification. I said, the process of ratification, that's where we recognize that you have. So he said, okay, before you publish this report, you... And that was how he went back and they tried. Then he sent me a message. We have ratified, we've deposited the... Yes, and nobody was even looking at them. I did a report of them and Morocco. Under normal circumstances, it could have been one report, but because they are not on speaking terms, we had to do two separate reports. For Morocco, it's highly political, yes, but they know that it is important that they ratify it. This afternoon, we've gotten news from Botswana that from now to the end of the month, they will do something. If they don't, we will remind them, you know. So the women have done it for themselves. We only facilitated, and we cannot claim now because it's a collective endeavor, you know. So I cannot claim to have done to become a no. I'm not a celebrity. It's the women of Africa who've struggled, who've been struggling for so long, that should be wearing the crown. Yes, it's the women. Ours is just to facilitate. Hey, have you ever seen a forest with one tree? Hey, one tree does not make a forest. So it means we have to be, if we want to be a forest, a force to be reckoned with, we have to be together. Thank you for this opportunity.